Welcome to African United. Each one teach one. Please subscribe to our channel and hit notification button for the future updates. Thank you very much in advance.
Thank you, Mr. President. We proceed to the second question, which is question number 14, asked by the Honorable Malema of the EFF. The Honorable, the President.
Honorable House Chair and honorable members, as the Honorable Malema should know, it is the EFF and not the public protector, as he alludes in his question, that has brought the application to unseal documents related to the public protector's report of July 2019. The body from whom the public protector obtained the bank statements in question, the Financial Intelligence Center, has consistently opposed the publication of these documents. The FIC has confirmed in its affidavits before
We lost you, Mr. President. We lost you. Babu,
we can't lose him at a critical hour.
Awa papa, go di usual, ye manyane. Asirena, give me chin. Is the President able to continue? We can see you, President, but we can't hear you. Now you are gone. What's happening here? Those with the President, please assist to bring the President back. The President's video is there.
Can you hear me once again?
Yes, you are back now.
I'm sorry. I think we lost signal on our side. I apologize for that.
Okay, continue, Mr. President.
I was saying, Honorable House Chair, that the body from whom the public protector obtained the bank statements in question, the FIC, has consistently opposed the publication of these documents. The FIC has confirmed in its affidavits before court that the information it shared with the public protector could only be made public with their express permission, which was not sought by the public protector. Only the FIC can allow these documents to be made public. The bank statements in question are from accounts over which I do not have any form of control. They belong to entities and private companies which I do not control and whose internal financial affairs are protected by the country's privacy laws. It is therefore not within my power to make any of them public. And then again, I need to say absolutely no evidence of corruption or any other form of improper conduct exists in relation to these documents or to CR17 campaign. To repeat what I said on this matter in this House on the 22nd August in 2019, there are no rules or regulations in place for the disclosure of donations for internal party leadership contests. Nor is there a provision for the disclosure of such information in the Executive Ethics Code or in the Code of Ethical Conduct and Disclosure of Members' Interests for the National Assembly and permanent council members. I'm sure that the Honorable Malema would agree that it would be unreasonable to expect the disclosure of such information until such time that all candidates to such contests and all parties are held to the same requirements of disclosure and transparency. The Political Party Funding Act, which I signed into law last year and which the EFF has consistently opposed, does regulate public and private funding of political parties and requires the disclosure of donations that are accepted. While this act does not extend to the funding of internal party leadership contests, I have said before, and I will say it again, that this is perhaps a good time for this House to consider whether it is necessary and desirable for funding of internal party contests to be regulated. This House must discuss that, and if it so desires, come up with a law to regulate internal party contests, because we do not have such regulations now. Honorable House Chair, ultimately the courts will make the determination whether the information of the bank accounts of private persons should be made public or not. And the EFF is involved in a court case in that regard. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable President. Mhlomphehi Malema.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Bavenda, I think we need to correct one thing first here. The EFF has never recently opposed the political funding bill. We've always supported it. We've always supported transparency, and we are known for that. Now, what I don't understand, Bavenda, is why are we on the opposite side on this matter? Because if you were honest to what you said you were going to do when you became a president, ourselves and yourself should be on the same side demanding that there should be a disclosure of the CR17 documents for simple reason. When you say Aspen has got a COVID-19 vaccine deal, is it not because they are part of the people who financed the CR17 program? When you launch Steve Brooks' estate, upmarket estate in Pretoria, and you personally go there even when it's not BEE compliant, is it not because Steve Brooks is part of the people who financed the CR17? We are always left in doubt as to why would a president go and launch a project of Baldwin properties, even when they are not BEE compliant, unless there is something special they are doing to the president, which is not known to us. But if you are honest and you are respecting what you said you were going to do, which is fighting corruption and being transparent, you will say, I'm joining the fight, even if I don't have control over those accounts. Let me join the fight that says, let there be a disclosure of these funders, because you've got nothing to hide, Mr. President. And the people who financed you, who did this in your name, surely they too should not have anything to hide, because they were financing an anti-corruption and a transparent campaign. Why are they hiding if they are indeed loyal to what you stand for?
Thank you, Honorable Malema. Let's check our time. The Honorable the President.
Thank you, Honorable House Chair and Honorable Malema. I want to apologize if I incorrectly said that you have opposed the political party funding bill. Somehow that is the impression that was created out there. But then I'm delighted to know that the EFF does not stand in opposition of that bill. Honorable Malema, I'd like to say that yes, we are on the same side when it comes to transparency, when it comes to fighting corruption. You will find a great supporter in me in that regard. This matter is now before our courts. And that is why I have said, now that it is before our courts, let us allow that process to reach its fruition. And once the court has ruled in this regard, let that be the case. Because as I say, I have no control over those accounts whatsoever. And I'd like the court to rule on this matter. You have taken the matter to court and I think on appeal, and let us together wait for that process to ensue and to reach its final conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you,
Honorable House Chair.
President. Thank you. There is a point of order. Yes, Honorable
Yes,
Mulder.
I'm the chairperson. I'm rising on a point of order. Is it in order for the president to be under the wrong impression that the EFF, in fact, voted in favor of that bill because they voted against that bill?
Honorable, I think that is something that we cannot discuss now.